Austin 316 says I just whipped your ass.
And what's it gonna do?
It doesn't matter how you're doing. Woo! Wheeling, dealing, limousine right, jet flying.
Can you dig it, sucker?
Would you please shut the hell up?
You don't know what hard times are, Daddy.
The cream will rise to the top, oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Look at the human rubble.
What up, what up? Welcome to episode 32 of Keep the Kayfabe. I'm Mike, sitting here with my boys, ready to talk some wrestling. We got NXT TakeOver Nights 1 and 2 coming up on the 7th and 8th, and the card is shaking up to be pretty exciting. The boys and I are going to touch on it and go through what we think might play out. And Master of Ceremonies, Matt Michelson, has a pretty fun game for us involving intro music from wrestlers. We don't really know a lot about it, but once we get to there, you're definitely going to want to stick around for it because, as you all know, intro music is such a huge part of the wrestling business and what makes these men and women immortal. So I'm really looking forward to see what Matt has got in store for us. But before we get to that, let's introduce the boys real quick. Up in Glendale, someone who keeps it regal, Steve Grobschmidt. How are you, Grabby?
I'm afraid I've got some bad news.
And what's that?
WrestleMania is going to suck this year.
Yeah, true that. We don't know what the hell's going on there. That's why
Yeah.
we're talking about a little bit of NXT tonight. We definitely think it's probably going to
That'll be
Be
the
a better
star,
show
of the,
than
star of
WrestleMania.
the weekend. Yep. I apologize.
time.
That was a terrible impersonation. I got like Scottish in there, and Wade Barrett wasn't Scottish.
No, he wasn't.
it's the Zoom call. I'm
Yeah.
sure it was spot on in real life.
It would be better when I finish this this bourbon.
I'll give you
There
an
you
A
go.
plus for effort, though, Steve.
Well, thank you. I
enjoyed
appreciate
it
that. And because we got to give the people what they want.
every week.
Absolutely. Let's go down to Bayview real quick. Introduce my guy, someone who keeps it freshly squeezed, Matt Michelson. How are you, Matt?
We are live. Hello again, everyone. I'm Jim Ross alongside Jerry the King Lawler. We are at ringside for what's sure to be another great night of Keep the Kayfabe.
All right, dude. Nice. That was a long impersonation, too. You kept it together nice and flowing. We
Yeah,
gotta
thanks.
have you
I-
doing intros from now on.
No, it's all right. I feel like anything less than that, though, would have just gotten lost. So if you go JR, you got to go all full on JR.
I give you an A plus
Totally.
plus for that.
Oh, thanks.
Spoiler alert. Oh, my God. It's Charlie Michael joining us tonight, too.
Zero Mano. That's all I got.
Oh,
Nice.
yeah.
That's all you
baby.
need.
Every
Oh, I
Lucha
got
Bros, Mexican,
Mexicans.
San Romero, meet us
Peace
in the ring.
ring.
I,
I was
Charlie,
gonna,
I won't lie, Charlie. I was really hoping for, and that's the bottom
bottom
line.
line. Or can you smell what the Rock is cooking? Doom, doom, doom.
Man,
I was gonna go
Dude,
with
we're giving the people way too much more than what they want tonight.
Exactly.
Don't give it all to them for free,
Nope.
Charlie. Jeez.
I know. I'm not even sure they're
That's from the
worthy of it.
sponsors. See, he broke the internet
He did.
it was that rock impression.
with the rock
You good,
impression.
Charlie?
There he is.
I'm back. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, that connection was unstable.
We lost Charlie.
Dude,
for a
I
second.
think
We thought Peacock might have censored him from the podcast.
yeah.
They haven't yet.
yeah, or the rock, that rock impression just broke the internet right there,
Just
bro.
tore it down. That's so good.
Yeah.
They're like,
Oh, I
love it.
is Rocky there or what?
It's all our live listeners.
Yep. Totally. I love it. Well, speaking of live, NXT will be going live with their 2-night special of NXT TakeOver Edition. Is it called like Stand and Deliver? Yeah, Stand and Deliver is what they're naming this show. It's 2 nights, which I like NXT TakeOver being 2 nights. Kind of go for the quality rather than quantity, stacking it all up on one night. Night 1's going to be on April 7th on USA. So they're doing a little teaser here, which I think is smart because night 2 will be on WWE Network and or Peacock before they go fully over to WrestleMania, fully Peacock. So They're they're getting their advertising in, which is smart. But let's look at night one real quick. For the NXT Women's Championship, Io Shirai is going to be facing Raquel Gonzalez. And honestly, Io Shirai's my girl. I'm not liking this matchup. I think Raquel Gonzalez, this could be her night. They've been pushing her pretty hard.
They have. Yeah. I think this is going to be a good match either way it goes, quite frankly. Raquel, she's a great monster in the women's division in NXT right now. They've booked her really well. I think they've made a couple slip ups over the last few weeks, just with some of the ways she's delivered promos, and just the little things haven't been quite spot on. But in true NXT fashion, I think on the night this match is going to deliver, no doubt.
For sure. I agree with you there.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it's a good. I can see why you'd be worried with Io Shirai. She's held the title. Seems like it's been a long time now.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know if it hasn't been a year.
I think it's been a year.
Oh, has it been a year?
Oh wait, no, she won it on In Your House, which was shortly after WrestleMania,
Okay,
I believe. It was in the summer.
And I guess you got to look like who else is teed up like that could beat her. Maybe this is the time where they give it to someone else to get the shine. I mean, Io's.
Yeah.
I just hope. I don't want to make this conversation about the main roster, but Io Shirai is probably somebody we never want to see get promoted because, I mean, I don't think they do anything with her. So yeah, I don't know. I mean, maybe she'll hold it longer, but yeah, this is. I don't know. I like Raquel Gonzalez. I think she's talented for she's got some range for a big monster kind of, and I don't know, I guess stop short of an actual prediction. I think maybe it'll be her night.
Yep. Charlie, anything on this? What do you think, Master Booker?
I don't know. They'll probably take it. They'll probably take it off of her. It's about time to go somewhere else. And time for her to move to the main roster to do nothing or act like an angry Asian lady. So
she'll team up with Asuka, the Kabuki Warriors 2.0.
They'll do some old World War II stereotypes.
That's what I'm afraid of. Io Shirai's probably my favorite wrestler on NXT ever since she turned heel, and her intro music, her look just being deranged and psychotic. And she's been great. I mean, she never wrestles a bad match.
No.
And Raquel Gonzalez has improved a lot. So I hope it stays on Io just for Io's sake. But I don't know. The way that this is shaking up, this could be an upset going to Raquel Gonzalez. In a match
before you move on,
sorry?
I just got a flashback. Charlie, I think it was last year, the last time we went to NXT at Turner Hall. That was right before COVID. Remember, there was some woman sitting in front of us that I think was like related to Braun Strowman.
Oh yeah.
You remember this?
Yeah.
And she was like best friends with Raquel.
Yep.
And
that's true.
she was there. She was there to watch her, and it was like that was before she was a big deal. And it's like those little cool moments where it's like, look a year later, and now she's in a title match. So kudos to her.
Yeah, I think the girl was Strowman's cousin,
or something like that. Yeah, and she was there exclusively to see her friend.
He gave her the toke up for the tickets. Yep.
Yeah.
Huh.
So a little
that's wild
little trivia for you there.
Yeah, I think Braun Strowman's from like Heartland.
Yeah, he's from Wisconsin somewhere. He's from Wisconsin somewhere.
Yeah. Yeah,
cool.
His cousin or whoever. She was super nice. Yeah.
You could have fooled me with that big Kentucky state tattoo he's got on.
Yeah, I know. Yeah,
I know. I only learned that watching WWE like 24 with Braun Strowman. It shows Braun in his element in the wilderness in the great state of Wisconsin. So yeah, fun stuff.
I think I saw just one other thing on that. There was one day I remember fairly recently in the last few years when Braun Strowman first broke away from the Wyatt family and started to actually develop a pretty interesting character. He actually made an appearance on TMJ4. I think it was when they were in Milwaukee for an episode of Raw, I want to say.
Well, it probably was. I met him. I got a crappy picture. I got a crappy picture with him. Saw him at the gym.
Gold's Gym.
Yep.
Nice.
Yep.
I remember. Very cool. Well, someone that I would love to see Braun Strowman get matched up in the future would be Volta. But he will be facing Tommaso Ciampa for the NXT United Kingdom Championship. It's kind of weird seeing Ciampa
that could be
go
good.
for the NXT UK Championship. Right. Yeah, it's pretty wild because I mean, what they're doing with Ciampa right now with Timothy Thatcher, I don't think anybody's interested in. I really don't like seeing Ciampa have hair.
Yeah, I know.
Him going up against Walter, this is going to be a big match.
Yes.
I mean, there's going to be some serious some serious chops being laid down in this match. I can already tell. I don't know which way it's going to go. I'm just going to sit back and enjoy. And
honestly,
if you guys have any opinions, I'd love to hear them.
This match is going to be just off the charts, I think, because Walter can deliver almost every single time. Ciampa's, we all know is phenomenal.
Yeah.
I think this match, I mean, this could well be the match of the entire weekend. And
I guarantee it's going to be top 3.
Yeah, and I don't even care who wins because I mean I love Walter. I love Ciampa. It'll be great.
Yeah, either way, any way it goes is going to be good.
I agree. In true NXT fashion, yet again on the night, this match is going to be amazing. I'm almost kind of sad that it's happening in a way, just because regardless of the outcome, it's going to be disappointing in some way because I think Ciampa's at a point where he can't afford to lose a match. He needs a win.
Yeah,
at this point.
Yeah, that's why I think they might give it to him.
Right. But at the same time, that makes Walter look, kind of weak because he's had this 2 or 3 year reign now as that NXT UK champion.
Yeah.
And being he's actually like European, it makes sense. It seems kind of weird putting the belt on Ciampa, although I mean, he's done everything there is to do in NXT proper. So, I feel like this would be an interesting next move for him and could open up a whole bunch of new stuff for him to do.
And if you believe the hype or you believe the stories, he has no desire to ever move to the main roster. So this might be something to spruce him up because I mean, I feel like kind of like Gargano and some other people, Ciampa's a little played out on NXT. So this would certainly boost him up if he did win.
The only thing that holds me back from Ciampa winning this, it would sound like he would probably have to make some appearances in the United Kingdom with the belt. And he is such a family man and his daughter's at a young age. I don't know. He might just want to stick around and maybe cut all that traveling out. So that's where my head's at with how this is going to go. I'm not sure.
I mean, it could be
a short reign. I don't know.
That's what I was going to say. It could be a short reign. He kind of defends it here to build the profile of the brand. And then somebody, I don't follow UK like I used to, but somebody could beat him then and take it back.
Yeah.
And maybe that's what would get more people's eyes on NXT UK a little bit. Plus, it would be a great spectacle to see Walter on USA television for Night 1 Takeover. I just think it's a brilliant booking. It'll be fun. Big time. Another fun one that we're going to have is MSK, the recent tag champs of the Dusty Rhodes Classic versus the Grizzled Young Veterans versus Legado del Fantasma, which I think is Escobar's boys, right?
It is.
Or are they separate? Okay. Got it. I haven't really been keeping up with it, but I just remember seeing these two teams wrestle in the Dusty Rhodes Classic, and it was off the hook. Add another tag team in. I'm down for a 3-way tag for sure.
Yeah, I mean,
I think
maybe not a lot of story there, but it'll be a good match. I'm the Keep the Kayfabe representative in the Grizzled Young Veteran fan club, so I'm hoping they come out on top because I just love that team.
Well, and since Steve and I are best friends, I'm naturally one of the first members of the club. So
welcome aboard. There's always room.
Very good. Yeah, I'd be excited for that one. Charlie, are you you got any opinions on this one for us?
I think that new team. They're pretty
MSK. Those are your boys.
No, I wouldn't say they're my boys.
That's a strong term.
I never even watched them on TNA or
Impact.
Whatever. Impact, yeah, but I have a feeling that they'll get the belts because they kind of pushed them to the Dusty Classic and they've been kind of like liking them a lot. So it seems like they would be a good transition into those belts. So
sorry, did I miss this?
Gotcha.
Like, did you say that? Is it because with the injury? Is this match for the title?
Yeah, it's NXT
Tag Team Championship.
Yeah.
Yep.
because who's his name? I lost his name. I want to say Burchell. He's long gone. Who's the guy that got injured? Danny. No, boy, I lost it.
Oney Lorcan
and who's the other guy? Danny
Timothy-
Birch. Danny Birch is the one
Danny
that got
Birch.
hurt, right? Last week, right?
Gotcha.
Yeah. I think it was sometime around then.
Yeah. No, I think the Grizzled Young Veterans are going to win the titles. I'm going to say that right here.
That'll be fun.
That's more than
I'd be
just
down
me
with
being
that.
favoring them. I actually think that they'd make a good team because they'd be good representatives because they're just so unlikable villains.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Yeah, they need that.
Well, and I think after their last performance, I think that we saw at the last takeover, that was sort of their coming out match where
Yeah.
clearly put the
They
belt
look
on
good.
them.
Yep.
They're great heels, and they can get it done in the ring.
I just remember, and it's lost a little bit in America NXT, but when I first watched, when they kicked off NXT UK, and Zach Gibson was in the original tournament, and I think he lost in the finals to was it Pete Dunne or whoever, but like just the crowd booing of him, it was just so like just a true heel, like over there, and like just he knew how to just piss off the crowd, and I think it'll take a little longer, but I think he's gonna get there here, and because he just finds a way to just be annoying.
It's gonna be great. We need a little bit of that British Lord Steven Regal coaching
Yes.
him probably to be that
Oh,
Regal.
sure.
I think we'll probably get that out of him, like you said, Steve. Very exciting stuff. We got one more situation, I guess, for night one. It's a gauntlet elimination for the NXT North American title opportunity. So I'm guessing it's almost like a King of the Ring style, and whoever wins it, the gauntlet thing,
It's the
will
next
get a
night.
shot at Gargano at night two. And I'm guessing, Dexter Loomis will be in the mix. I'm not sure of all the participants, but I'm guessing Cameron Grimes will be in the mix. At least that's who I'm hoping for to win this one. I don't know if they announced the card yet or not of who will be participating, but some of these mid-card guys, they need to get a push, and this is a good way to do it. We'll probably see Swerve Scott or Leo Ruff will
Yeah.
probably be in there too. Kushida. I don't know. But, we'll see how that plays out. If we want to move along to night two looks pretty packed. As we just mentioned in the first on night one, whoever wins that gauntlet will go up against Johnny Gargano for the United States Championship belt. And I'm not a big fan of Gargano, so whoever wins, I'm hoping it's Cameron Grimes.
It has
To
to
the moon,
be.
baby, on Cameron Grimes
Please.
for this.
It's his
Yeah.
time.
That-
They
but
got a
quickly-
rocket on that guy, and you gotta capitalize. When somebody's that hot, you gotta just go all in.
Yeah, quite frankly,
And
I'm
he's-
kind of surprised he's lasted as long as he has without having a belt of some kind, because
Yeah.
he's got to be the most over non-title holder in that entire company for sure.
Yeah, and his character is like the freshest and most fun right now. He needs more TV time. Fuck his wrestling. I want more. I want more. Just as with the belt, with the little gold around his belt, it'll be even funnier. It's gonna be good. But if we just want to keep moving along here, there's a ladder match for the undisputed NXT Cruiserweight Championship. Santos Escobar versus Jordan Devlin, excuse me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not really. Oh, is this the guy that newly acquired? I don't know a lot about.
He's been in NXT UK from day one. He's a protege
gotcha.
of Finn
Okay.
Balor.
Interesting.
Yeah, he's solid.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. He's got a really awesome finishing move. And
Okay.
he's really good in the ring too. Solid's a good word to describe it, like you said, Steve. Every match of his I've ever seen, I've liked it. I don't really follow NXT UK like I used to, kind of like Steve. But like I said, every match of Jordan Devlin's I've seen is good. He gets it done in the ring. I have no doubt this match is going to be a good match on the night. Just like all the other matches on this card, I feel like the story leading up to it has either been non-existent or just very underwhelming.
Yeah.
But I'm always up for a good ladder match. And the only part of this ladder match that to me is kind of tainted is supposedly Jordan Devlin was the Cruiserweight Championship at one point. He never lost the title.
Yep.
Now Santos Escobar holds it. So there's this argument over who's the true undisputed cruiserweight champion. So you kind of have shades of Shawn Michaels versus Razor Ramon from WrestleMania back in the day with their ladder match. So I think that's kind of what they're really going for behind the scenes with this. But regardless of that, it'll be a good match.
Yeah, I think it'll be a high quality match wrestling wise.
Big time. And they probably will compare it to that match a number of times. Maybe make it a drinking game on the night of how many times they bring it up.
Well, Shawn Michaels with his lazy eye is in NXT, so maybe he'll show, maybe he'll like endorse it.
Charlie, or I'm sorry, Steve, you say that like it's his valet, like Shawn Michaels on his way to the ring, accompanied by his lazy eye.
Being brought to the ring by his lazy eye. Yeah, he's boy for the guy that used to be the boy toy. He's. I know the years haven't been kind.
Well, he said he's not your boy toy, and that could never be more true than now.
Yeah.
It depends which side you look at him on. He's still got it in my book. Always my favorite wrestler of all time.
Know.
I'm not going to say anything bad about him. I don't want no super kicks to the fakes or any chin music coming my way. But
no, it's all right. He only comes out of retirement in Saudi Arabia for the paycheck, so you're okay.
Nice.
That's a slam on Vince, not Shawn.
We mentioned Finn Balor earlier. We're going to see the NXT Championship on the line, him versus Karrion Kross. Ooh, boy. This is going to be a big match.
A lot of physicality.
Going to be a good old-fashioned slobber knocker, as Jay would say. And Mike, you get to see your girl in this one, Scarlett Bordeaux.
Oh, Stand and Deliver is right. I'm pretty sure she's gonna
stand at attention.
Oh my goodness, she is going to be she's out of control. I mean, she's literally out of control. The Instagram is out of control. This outfit that she's probably going to be putting together is out of control. That's must see TV, folks. That's all we got to say.
So I just remember
this match will be good.
The first time I ever heard of her was years ago, a couple years ago, on Tony Schiavone's podcast with Conrad Thompson. And at one point, because Tony plays the dirty old man on his podcast sometimes, but I think it was when Scarlett, was she in TNA before? Was she in Impact, right?
I believe so.
And I just remember one episode, Conrad Thompson's he's like, do a favor for me after we record this, Tony. Type in the name Scarlett Bordeaux and Google, and then let me know what you think. And then, of course, listening to that, I did that. And I was like, holy crap. And then, now she's even higher profile. And man, she's something else.
She seems like a very nice lady.
Yes.
Absolutely. Yeah, well, that's going to be a good match. Hopefully, it goes on as the headliner, because I wouldn't want to go on after these guys. Adam Cole versus Kyle O'Reilly, former Undisputed Era brothers, now going face to face at Stand and Deliver Night 2. This, I think, is going to be a crazy match. I mean,
and it's going to be an unsanctioned match.
This is the most story. Yes, an unsanctioned match, and this is the most story, I think, built into the entire program, Night 1 and Night 2 combined.
I'm sure if you want a preview of it, just Google Ring of Honor, those guys wrestling each other, and you will see it.
They'll bring out the highlights of that era to a new audience.
Maybe that'll make it even better for all the great wrestling marks that will that do listen to this show. So Ring of Honor, Adam Cole versus Kyle O'Reilly. Is it we could probably dig that on YouTube, I bet.
Oh yeah, it's out there.
Nice. Maybe I'll do that, because I didn't really see a lot of these guys prior to NXT. I only learned about them in the Undisputed Era.
Yeah, they had big rivalries there, and it was just so funny that if you know the history of Ring of Honor and them there, you would be like, why are they together in a faction? Because they were never together in a faction in Ring of Honor.
Yeah.
Interesting. Very cool.
Is Bobby Fish gone?
I think he's hurt.
Yeah,
he got hurt.
He's always hurt. So
I was wondering if anybody will show up. Yeah, if anybody will interfere. Or...
Maybe he probably makes his comeback. Yeah, you can watch the full Final Battle match from 2016.
Okay.
And I think if I can't remember right, that might have been the match where Cole started saying goodbye. I can't remember, but there's a couple of them out. There's a couple of good fights out there, but I would definitely recommend the Final Battle match because that's one of their big shows.
Excellent. Noted. I will certainly do that leading up to Stand and Deliver happening April 7th and April 8th. Yeah. It's going to be a fun NXT takeover, I think. I think that was a good little preview of what we're going to expect and see. I'm excited for it, and I'll actually tune in. But let's move along in the show. We have the Master of Games, Matt Michelson, put together a intro music game for us. Like I said, I don't really know what's all in store, but as you all know, the intro music is so important, and I mean sometimes it only takes one sound to know who's coming through the curtain. It could be the sound of broken glass, a car crash, funeral bell tolling, and what makes these men and women immortal. So many memories come to mind just from the music itself, and plays a big role in wrestling. So I'm really excited for this game, Matt. What do you have in store for us, and how does it work?
Yeah, thanks, Mike. Thanks for that intro. Absolutely no pressure going into this tonight. So this is going to be a first for Keep the Kayfabe. So for those of our longtime listeners, I think it was at the end of season 2, we played a little game called Bump or No Bump. And it was fun. It was mostly
fun
rather game. But based on that, of course, just like pro wrestling, if we're going to do something again, we have to up the ante in some regards. So tonight's going to be a true multimedia experience. So ladies and gentlemen, without further ado, it's now time for Hit My Music. All right.
Wow. That kind of reminds me of like the piracy music that they play before like a video or a movie. Be like, you wouldn't steal a car. Why would you download a video? You know what I'm talking about?
Yes.
I kind of remember that. Yes.
Yeah.
And Mike, you're not really close at all. I was trying to find a way to put you over, but I'm sorry. The that clip that we just heard was actually the intro music from WWF in the Attitude Era on Monday Night.
Wow.
When it would first come on the air.
Like the original, right? Is that the original?
That is not the original. Well, late 90s. Yes.
Okay.
But I'm really glad you said something about that, Charlie, because so let me just tell you a little bit about how this game is going to work. So basically, this game is going to be a pro wrestling style version of Name That Tune. So there's going to be 3 rounds to this game, very similar to the last game we played, Bump or No Bump. So we're going to take turns going one at a time. Each player is going to get 1 minute to guess as many theme songs as they can. Now, how this is going to work is I'm going to play a theme song and you'll hear the music. And as soon as you know whose theme song it is, you have to say who that wrestler is. And the moment I hear that, if you're right, I'm going to skip ahead to the next song and it'll begin playing immediately. So you'll have 60 seconds to get as many as you can. Now, in the event that you don't know who the wrestler is and you want to pass, that's totally fine. All you got to do is say pass. Now the song may come back up again later. I'm actually going to play these songs randomly using the miracle of Spotify. So we might come across a batch that are pretty easy, followed by a batch that are very difficult. So apologies in advance if these aren't mixed very evenly. So some players might have an inherent advantage. The other thing is I've tried to pick these songs specifically to avoid ones that just say the name of the wrestler at the very beginning, because in pro wrestling there's a lot of those. So we won't have too many of those, but there will be a couple. So there's a couple of freebies out there as well.
All right.
So
cool. Do we need to keep score or keep time for you at all?
I think the Games Master's got that.
Yeah. So I've actually got a timer here. I'm going to try and keep an eye on it while playing the songs and listening for your responses. So this is going to be kind of tricky on my end, but we'll do the best we can. For those of our listeners out there, if this turns into a complete train wreck, apologies. If nothing else, you get to hear some of the great theme songs of all time that made you fall in love with pro wrestling. The other thing which I will mention is there's 3 rounds to this game, and each round is going to be from a different era of pro wrestling. And so round 1 is going to be from the Federation era.
Nice.
The World
Great.
Wrestling Federation, for over 50 years, the revolutionary force in sports entertainment.
I love it.
That's great.
All right.
Can I also
So-
say real quick, Matt, that like I think you also are like this is a competition for you because in the 80s and 90s, Kevin Sullivan was the game master, and I think this is your opportunity to
To
dethrone
take that
him.
new title. Yep.
Yeah.
Was he the Taskmaster?
He was he was also
Taskmaster.
the game master. So
Oh,
so
yeah.
I think
good.
Matt might be by the end of the show the
This
game
is-
master.
This is your chance for gimmick infringement.
Yeah.
I sure hope so. All right. Okay. So, like I said, there's going to be 3 rounds. First round is the Federation era. And by the way, for our listeners, as you hear these songs, one thing to keep you coming back for more. All 3 rounds are going to be published on Spotify and are available now as playlists. If you search for Keep the Kayfabe, you'll see 3 playlists with the title Hit My Music in them, and each one is a different round, different era. So check that out after you're done listening to this. But for now, we're going to get straight into the competition. So based on a random selection before we started the podcast tonight, Steve, you are the lucky first contestant in this game. So I'm going to go ahead and set the timer on my end just to make sure you get 60 seconds. And I am going to start the first song here in just a moment. Before I do that, do you have any questions on how this is going to work?
My only question is there a slaughter rule? Because I will slaughter the other 2.
Probably.
Well, we'll see when we get there. I think to give the people what they want, we're just going to play it out regardless.
That's probably
That's-
fair. Yeah.
For us.
For us.
Right.
Yeah.
All right. So I've got a lot going on here. So again, apologies if this gets a little crazy. But here we go. Starting with the first song.
Ric Flair?
Yes.
Yeah, that's easy.
Demolition.
Yes.
Damn, nice.
Ultimate Warrior.
Oh, easy.
Yes.
Yeah.
All American Boy. Rougeau Brothers.
Yes.
Damn.
Wow.
Boss Man. Big Boss
Yes.
Man. Shawn Michaels.
Yes.
Bret Hart.
Nope.
Shit. I know this one. I'm gonna pass because it's just not coming to me.
Okay. You have 10 seconds.
Okay. Oh my god. Oh
That's time.
boy, that one rang a bell, but it didn't come to me.
Good job, Steve.
Wow.
Was
Oh,
it?
Damn, dude.
Did I do all right?
All
Oh,
got
yeah.
6.
Yeah,
I
more than
really
that I
hope-
would have.
I really hope I put enough songs on this playlist for the show tonight.
I was gonna say he got all the good ones, dude.
Yeah. Well, and like I said, I tried to mix these up a little bit. So there's going to be a mix of other good ones. Believe me, there's way more good stuff out there than you can imagine. And we're
Okay.
going to get to most of it, I think, just if things keep going at this
I'm
rate.
just honored that you played one of my all-time favorites, All American Boys by the Rougeau Brothers.
That's-
It's so
I know.
That's
I was
good, man.
I was actually super stoked for you, man. Like, because I
I
wouldn't have
love
got that
that.
one. I'm like,
I love those guys.
that's
Yeah.
a nod to Steve and a good point, well earned.
I won't lie, Steve. When I was putting this game together, I did see that and I thought of you. And that may or may not have played into how I chose
Nice.
who goes first. So, so keep that in mind.
Good job,
right.
Steve.
Yeah. Nice
That
job.
was
So,
very
Steve,
good.
I was just going through the songs here and you got 6 of them.
Okay.
So good job.
I
All
think
right.
that's going to be my best era.
It's possible. We'll see. They're all really good. You'll see how it unfolds as we keep going. So let's keep things moving along. So Mike, you are lucky
All right.
contestant number 2. So I'm going to pick the list up where Steve left off. So we're going to go back one song to the one he passed. So if you know it, just wait for it. You'll get it. And we're going to kick it off in 3, 2, 1.
Jake the Snake.
Yes.
Damn.
Roberts. I don't know this one. Is it the Honky Tonk Man?
Nope.
Jimmy Hart?
Nope.
Pass.
Okay.
Yokozuna.
Yes.
Earthquake. Natural
Yes.
disasters.
Good one.
Oh, Demolition. Legion of Doom. Legion of
Legion
Doom.
of Doom. Yes.
Demolition.
Sorry. Oh, fuck. Is this Coco Beware?
No, it is not.
Owen Hart. Owen
Nope.
Hart. No, this is Fuck. I know this. Oh, come on. Fuck me. Is that the model Martel?
No.
No. Fuck, pass.
And that's time.
Oh, I love that song.
Yeah.
All right.
Let's save
All
it
right.
for Charlie,
No
right?
problem.
So Mike, you did very well. You had 4 on that run. So the ones
Nice.
you got Jake the Snake, Yokozuna,
That's a good one.
Earthquake,
Good
which
Jake.
I was quite frankly shocked that you were able to figure it out. that
Yeah,
well.
that's
That's a
good.
good one.
That was really good.
No
and
way I
Legion
would've.
of Doom. So
Mm.
good job.
What's
Ar-
so Charlie? So Charlie gets to pick up
That last one.
from where I left off, or
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. Yep. So
Okay,
Charlie's
got
going
it.
to pick up where you left off.
You know what, Charlie?
Might be the only one I get. Yeah.
dude, Charlie, you're gonna fucking dominate this shit.
Yeah,
I'm
Charlie,
not
I
good
have
at
a
80s.
suspicion
Mr.
you're gonna-
Modest.
80s.
Well, there we go.
All right. Okay. So I've got my timer reset here. So Charlie, you're our third and final contestant for round 1, and we'll kick things off in 3, 2, 1.
Pass. Bret the Hitman Hart.
Yes.
Vader. Big Van Vader.
Yep. That's a gimme.
Rest in power.
Papa Shango.
Yes.
Wow.
Oh, nice, Charlie.
Oh,
Oh.
Diesel.
Yes.
Yes.
$1 Million Man.
Nope.
Pass. I don't know it. Oh, that's a Hulkster, baby.
Yep.
Dead Man.
Oh.
Undertaker.
And sorry, that's time.
I get the
I
Undertaker.
got the Undertaker. He got
He
the
got the
Undertaker.
Undertaker.
All
we
right,
give it
I'll
to
give
him.
it to you, Charlie.
Yeah.
I know that first one, by the way.
Yeah.
Who is it?
Yeah.
That's Brutus the Barber Beefcake.
It
Oh,
is.
Ah,
It is.
yeah, dude. I love that song.
I
too.
love that with the-
just love how
Yeah.
80s
Yeah.
the synthesizers and how 80s it sounds with his neon. Damn it.
Yes.
Fuck.
Yeah.
That one.
All right. So so at the end of round 1, Steve and Charlie are tied with 6 points each.
I
and
can't
Mike,
believe I got 6, dude.
I know
can't-
you were crushing it, Charlie, and Mike, you
Yeah.
have 4 points. Everybody missed one song, and I'm gonna go ahead and play it again. And
Yeah.
if you guys know it now, go ahead and say it. But I'll jump back to it.
I don't know.
Nobody knows what.
Johnny be good? Johnny be bad?
No,
No, so-
that's WCW.
Nope.
Well,
So this one is Coco Beware.
oh, Coco Beware, yeah. That's his voice.
Ah, damn
Yep.
it.
Wow.
Damn.
Yep.
Damn it. And I can see him with what's his parents'
Frankie.
name? Frankie? Yeah.
Frankie.
God. And I said Coco Beware I think
For a
different
one.
earlier for Brutus.
Frankie DeFalco.
Oh, even Frankie.
Frankie the Thumper, yes.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, so that's the end of round 1. There's a lot more songs on this playlist. For those of our listeners out there, if you're interested in seeing the rest of these, or if you're interested in listening back to these songs, again, go out on Spotify, look for Keep the Kayfabe, and you'll see the Hit My Music playlists.
Round 1 was awesome.
Did you put Tatanka on there?
I did not, actually. Tatanka is not
Oh man.
surprisingly. But I will say, Mike, your boy Repo Man is on there.
Oh yes. Awesome.
So,
Yeah,
all
I'm
right.
definitely hitting the playlist tomorrow.
Yep, for sure. So that
Nicely
concludes
done.
round 1. So moving on to round 2. So round 1 was the Federation era. We're going to jump ahead about 10, 15 years, depending on when you started from. And we are going to go to the Attitude Era.
This is where I'm going to suck.
Oh, yeah. So this takes me back to when I first got into pro wrestling for the second time in my life. Just all these classic themes. Some of the biggest stars of all time. Now, what's going to be different about this round is keep in mind that during the Attitude Era, it wasn't just WWF in town. There was now WCW as well. So this round is going to have a little bit of a mix of WWF and WCW themes.
ECW.
I have a chance.
Yes.
But ECW.
Unfortunately, there's no ECW songs.
Yeah, I know they're all they use real music, so there's probably not copyright thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All
I want
right.
to hear that Rob Van Dam thing. Dun, 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 dun. Because Rob Van Dam had a great ECW thing.
Quick shout out to our boy RVD, who was nominated for the WWE Hall of Fame today.
Keep it 420, baby.
Did you see the breaking news? It looks like Titus is going to get the Warrior
Yeah,
Award.
yeah.
Not bad for a guy Vince wanted to fire because he touched him.
Yeah, sure. You don't touch me with your black hands.
That was definitely the subtext. All right. Okay. So getting into round 2. So Steve, you kicked off round 1 and Mike, you went second. So Mike, you have the pleasure of kicking off round 2, the Attitude Era. So
bring it on.
I'm going to go ahead and get things queued up here and you can begin in 3, 2, 1.
Hello,
Val Venus.
Yes.
Mike would kill on this.
Oh, Gangrel.
Yes.
You're looking at the real deal now.
Oh, Rikishi.
No.
Scotty too hotty, too
Nope.
sexy.
Nope.
No. R-Truth.
No.
Pass. EX. No. X-Pac.
Yes.
Kane.
Yes.
Nice.
Oh, Eddie Guerrero.
Oh, you didn't know?
Fucking the Ass Man. DX. New Age Outlaws.
Yes.
Oh, DX.
No.
DX. Oh, Chris Jericho.
Yes, and that's
Damn
time.
it. Wrong wall.
Wow, strong showing.
Wow.
Right, that's one of my favorite themes, dude.
It
That
is.
fucking
Chris
Jericho.
Jericho?
It's
Break
so
down the
good.
walls.
For some reason in my head, I saw the people slamming up against the wall on the
Yeah.
DX thing.
Yep.
Fuck yeah, that's one of mine too. It is awesome when
Break the raw
that
deal.
By the way,
and that chick's right there, and then the Y2J spinning.
He's just
Oh,
standing
yeah.
there with the
Classic.
jacket. It's just so fucking cool, dude.
Yeah, man.
Oh,
It-
yeah.
The best debut in WWE
Ever,
of
to
all
me.
time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I
To
love
this
it.
day, so my sister, who is not a fan of professional wrestling to this day, loves that clip of Jericho making his entrance back in '99. It was just so great.
yeah.
Nice.
Awesome.
Oh yeah.
And
Well,
a
Mike,
shout
how
out,
many did I get?
shout out to Road Dog because he had a heart attack or something
Yeah, I
this weekend.
know.
This weekend, he's.
Oh really?
I think he's okay, but
Mhm.
it was serious. So
Yeah.
Shit.
Yeah, I heard about that. Yep. Get well soon, Road Dog. So since we won't be going back in the playlist, at least this far, Mike, you had passed on one of these. That was D'Lo Brown.
Oh, yeah. Damn.
My boy D'Lo. I love D'Lo. Sorry for the disrespect, D-Man. I'm
The
sorry.
real deal. Yes. All right.
Shit.
All right.
How many did I get?
Sorry, Mike, you had 7 points.
Damn.
So
Catch
definitely a
up.
child of the
We're
attitude.
back,
Damn.
baby.
yeah,
So Steve, Charlie, this is where Mike starts to come back.
Yeah,
Yes.
I know.
and that's where I'm gonna suck.
No, you'll be all right. There's a lot of good stuff in here. And again, I mixed it up a little bit. There's some WCW in here, so we'll get to it. All right, Charlie, you are up next. And
we go.
we are going to kick it off in 3, 2, 1.
1, 2, is this on?
Is that DX?
Close.
Triple H.
Yes.
Triple H's thing? Skip. The Godfather?
No.
Ron Simmons?
Nope.
Miss Viscera?
No.
Skip.
Holler if you hear me.
Oh, brain fart. Oh, Big Papa Pump.
Yes.
Yeah.
And that's time.
All right.
That was rough. That was some tough ones.
Yeah.
You got nailed, Charlie.
Yeah.
That was bad. That was
got nailed
bad
with
luck
some
of the
hard
draw
ones.
right there.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah. Charlie, you
No
really
Rock,
got
no
robbed on that
Austin,
one.
nobody. Yep.
Yeah. So again, we won't be going back through these just because there was quite a few there. Unless Steve, you want to try and steal and pick up a couple of these that Charlie passed on.
No.
Okay.
Hey,
Yep, let's keep moving forward.
was one Flash Funk?
It was not. Okay. So since we're not
Was
gonna go back
Savio
to him-
Vega one of them?
So since we're not going to go back to him, I'll just
Yeah.
tell you guys. So there was this one, which I feel like I just kind of have to play a little bit more.
Yeah.
Charlie, that you passed on. If we jump it ahead a
I
little,
have no
Still
clue
wanna
who
whip
that is.
Oh, that's, yeah.
yeah, it's Mr. McMahon or the
I
corporation.
didn't want to waste that much time.
There was
Yeah.
this one, which was Jacqueline.
I thought this was Flash
Yeah.
Funk.
I knew it.
Jacqueline?
Yeah.
I knew it was somebody black, but I couldn't think who it was. You could just tell.
All right. And then this last one, this one came on right at the end. This was Ken Shamrock.
Shamrock, yeah.
Oh, that's a deep cut.
Yeah, deep
Yeah.
cut. Yeah.
Yeah, there's definitely some deep cuts on here. So the rest of these, there's a couple on here that are definitely a little difficult, but Steve, you're the human wrestling encyclopedia. I'm fully confident you can do it.
I did not, unless there's some WCW ones in there. I did not watch the Attitude Era very often,
Okay.
but we'll
Well,
see.
Well,
I also played a lot of video games that had theme songs in them, so we'll see.
Yeah. Bring a
that's
good
how I learned
attitude
too.
to the Attitude Era, Steve, please.
Yeah. All right.
Well, Steve, you, as Hulk Hogan once said, you better eat your vitamins and say your prayers because you're going to need it. All right. And we will get started in 3, 2, 1.
Stone Cold. Sable.
Yes.
Are you ready?
Easy.
Is that DX?
Yes.
Yeah. Steve Blackman.
No.
Oh, Sting.
Yes.
Oh,
NWO.
nice.
Yes.
Pass.
Easy. Right away, I know this one. Right away.
Gold Dust.
Yeah.
Yes.
As soon as I heard it.
Wolfpack.
Yes.
Damn.
Test.
Yes.
Nice.
Come get on
Godfather.
Yes.
O-Train.
And time.
Damn,
All right.
Steve, you got 9, buddy.
No.
Yeah. I was just about
Yes.
to say, Steve, that was incredible.
You
I
got a nice
definitely
haul.
think part of it was the fact that somehow your selection of songs included a lot of WCW. So I think you timed it out pretty well. So that last song that we just heard, I'll just keep playing it for a second. Any guesses on this one?
Steve Blackman.
It is not Steve Blackman.
This is the Headbangers.
It's not.
Dudley's.
Who are like those bald guys that were in Nation and Domination? 8 Ball and something else.
Nope.
Is it a tag team?
DOA or something.
No. So this one is actually Lita.
Oh.
Yeah.
Huh.
Yeah. So
Okay,
we threw in
not
some women's
bad.
wrestlers as well. And just like the first round, there's a lot of other great theme songs on this list, including our boy who just got inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame today, Captain 420 himself, Mr. Rob Van Dam. So if you want to hear more of these theme songs, again, check out Keep the Kayfabe on
Get his original. Get his ECW thing. That's a jam.
All right. All right. So that concludes the end of round 2. I'm just going to take a moment here to add up the scores quick so I can give you guys an update on where everyone's at.
It's Steve has 15, I have 11, and Charlie has 8 after 2 rounds.
Charlie got screwed in round 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did. He
Bad
got
luck of the draw.
All right. Well, thankfully, that was the end of round 2. You guys even admitted we're not all strong with the Attitude Era. However, we all watch wrestling now, and I think we can all say we're probably pretty solid when it comes to the modern era.
I hope.
We'll see.
I know. Ah, nice. Nice.
All right.
Oh yeah.
So,
Then, now.
for this round,
Never. I
the
do like
modern
that though.
era.
I watch that. Comes out, I'll rewind and watch just to watch it.
There you go.
Yeah. So you guys are really going to like this round because not only do you get WWE,
Hit the move.
ECW, you get
Dynamite.
NXT, you get it all. So this round is truly going to be a mixed bag in terms of promotions, wrestlers, and teams are changing all the time. So this is going to be a great round. I'm really excited about it. This could really change the game. So just like before, you guys are each going to get 1 minute to guess as many of these songs as you can. Charlie, since you've gone not first the previous 2 times, you actually get to go first this time around. So I don't know if that's good or bad, but we're going to find out here in a moment.
We're gonna find out.
I'm just going to get
Come on,
things
Charlie.
up here. All right. And Charlie, you may begin in 3, 2, 1.
Oh, Karrion Kross.
Yes.
5, 4, 3, 2.
Is that Christian?
No.
Skip. Velvet Fame. I can't think of it. Skip. I can't think of it. Fuck. Some chick. I can't remember who it is.
And that's
I'm brain dead. God, that's easy. Those are easy ones. I got brain dead.
It's tough. It's
I know that
tough
one.
because you've only been watching for these people for so long, and you're used to seeing them with the music.
Yeah.
That was tough.
Oh, that's easy. Oh, yeah. Fuck, how did I miss that one? I just thought of it. We were just talking about it.
Yeah. So Steve, you're up next. Charlie just skipped a few of them. Do you want to go back and try and get those, or do you want to pass on those?
Skip those. I didn't know them either. Okay. I mean, I know the last one, but we'll skip it.
No, we're gonna move on.
The last one was Ciampa, but I don't.
It was.
Yeah.
Okay. So these other ones. So this one was Lance Archer.
Oh my God!
Yeah.
Never would have gotten that.
No.
Yep. And then this one with all the feedback.
Yeah, I know that song.
Oh yeah.
John Moxley.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that is Moxley,
God. Now you can see him walking down the
in the Mox.
You're right. Yep. You're right, Mike. It's tough without the context of like the arena and like everything that goes with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
because
as I was
you
putting
hear Hogan's and all those so many times, like, instantly. It'll just take a little time, I suppose.
Yeah, for sure. As I was putting this game together, I was actually debating what to include from AEW just because some of these songs still haven't really got, sunk in your memory.
Yeah, it's tough.
So
Lance Archer's, it's like everyone will die or whatever like that too.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. Like had you listened to it a little more, Charlie, when they start singing "Everybody Dies," I think it would have become a little more obvious.
You don't have the luxury of time.
Maybe.
Right.
Yeah, exactly. You don't have time. Yeah.
Exactly.
That's why you got to be good at. You got to be good at this game. Hit my music.
Yes.
Yep.
Hit my music.
In
All
order
right.
to win.
So let's keep hitting the music. So Steve, you are up next. And I'm just going to get things queued up here, and you may begin in 3, 2, 1.
Is that Cameron Grimes?
No. I know this one. This is one of my favorite things.
Pass.
Oh.
Oh no.
Oh, I know who this is too. I know this
Karrion
one.
Kross. I don't know.
No.
Pass. Shit.
I don't know. I think I know this one.
I don't pass. my God.
Oh, you know this one.
Give it a second, you'll know it.
You'll know it.
Pass. Too much time. Too much time. Too much time.
There it was. I don't know this one.
Pass.
Oh, I know.
I'm
this
shitting the bed on
one.
this
That's
one.
NXT.
Oh, fuck.
And time.
And
There you go. Yeah.
shit, 0.
Shit. Mike's gonna know a bunch of these.
Well,
I'll steal that one.
yeah. So Steve, I think it's fair to say you're probably not a modern era guy at this.
Not
I
yet.
am.
It needs-
I
it
am,
needs
but I
just
think
more
it's.
time.
I
It needs
think
more
yeah,
time.
it's none of
Yeah.
those just are in my essence yet, man.
Yep.
Totally.
I know a lot of those ones.
Yeah.
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 You know
I
them,
might
Mike?
have to pick. Yeah, I might have to pick some up.
I
I
know
might
I
have to
can
do a
play
little
them.
dirty
Yeah.
dealing on the
I
side.
would.
Some
Okay,
little
This is
watch
where
chicken.
this is where Mike wins the game.
Yep.
Yeah,
I'd
so-
go
so
back
Mike-
and snag them.
Mike, you have an opportunity here to take this home. So Steve, unfortunately you didn't get any of these. Mike, of all the songs you just heard, all of them are on the table. I can start it over from where Steve started. Do you want to do that, or do you want to move on to all new stuff?
I'm just gonna pick up 2 that I can remember right off the top of my head and then go with my round. The last one was Ricochet, then the other was the Young Bucks was in
Yes.
that round too.
Yep.
You can understand why I forgot
One
Ricochet.
and only. Yep.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay. So Mike, I'll start you off with 2, and then we'll keep going with all fresh songs. So, all right.
Okay. 1
Mike?
minute.
You have 1 minute starting in 3, 2, 1.
Street Profits.
No.
Oh, Best Friends. Excuse me. Best Friends.
Yes.
Heavy Machinery.
No, but you're close.
War.
Oh,
The Warlords. War Wagon.
Warlords.
Viking
You're close.
Experience.
I know this one.
Pass. Undisputed Era.
Yes.
This is Io Shirai.
Yes.
Nice. That's a good one.
Rhea Ripley.
Yeah.
Ripley.
Yep.
Pass. Randy Orton.
Fuck Randy Orton.
AJ Styles.
Yes. And that's time.
You got it. You won.
Nice.
All
Man,
right.
let's go back and play some of the other ones. Let's go those ones you missed. I nail those.
Yeah. So real quickly, just to recap, there was a couple here, Mike, that I think you skipped. So one of them was this song. This is the
Viking
War
Raiders.
Raiders or Viking
Yeah.
Raiders. Yeah, whatever you want to call them.
I think I said every name that they were except what they actually are.
Yeah.
By the real name, War Machine. Not this
Yeah.
Viking
Yeah.
bullshit. War Machine.
The Viking experience for
Yeah,
1 week.
exactly. Yeah.
So
Viking Raiders.
I only want to throw this out there because it's the next one on the list. And Steve,
Play
I
it.
feel bad that you didn't get anything in this round. So we're gonna do a quick grab and go round. I'm gonna call it.
Nice.
where I'm gonna play.
Have a go around.
Whoever shouts
Yes.
it out first.
Yeah, I'm gonna play the next. We'll go with 5, I guess, just because why not? Whoever
Yep.
shouts it out first gets that point. And I'm
Alright.
not gonna put a time limit on this because everybody loves wrestling themes. So if it plays a little
Yep.
longer, who cares?
Who
So,
cares? Yep. Yep.
Sue us.
yes. So bonus
Turn it
round
off.
kicks off in 3, 2, 1.
NXT.
I'm bad at the
whatever it
metal
is.
ones, man. I'm bad at the
I know
metal
it's
ones.
NXT.
It's not NXT, believe it or
It
not.
isn't?
No.
What era?
It's you could say it's the modern era. It's not necessarily within the last 4 years or 5. I'll say that.
I don't know. I suck at the metal ones, man.
This is out. Yeah.
All right, so this one is CM Punk.
Oh.
All right, so I'll move on to the next one. This takes a second, so.
If I knew who this was,
Shit. Yeah, I know it.
I would have known it.
It's not X-Pac, is it?
No, I'm gonna let it go because someone will get this.
For all the fans at home listening, they're probably yelling,
You dumb idiots!
"You
Stupid idiots! Stupid idiots!
Oh. No.
Oh,
It's
Finn Balor!
Yes.
Yes!
Charlie gets a
Nicely
point.
done, Charlie.
All right, next song.
Oh, fuck.
I know this one
Shinsuke?
too. Yeah.
Shinsuke Nakamura?
No.
Nope.
No.
You think you're untouchable?
John Cena.
Yes.
Yep, good call.
Good kiss, Steve. All right, next song.
Kevin Owens.
Charlotte.
Yes.
Kevin Owens.
Charlotte got it. All right, and
Oh, I like it. I don't know who it is though.
It's coming.
It's not the Wyatt family.
No.
Oh, I know
remix
this.
of,
It's a big guy. I know who it is.
Batista?
nope.
Is it The Fiend?
It is.
Ah,
Here you go, Charlie.
Charlie with a nice bonus round.
I watch all that Raw. I watch all that Raw I watch.
And
It's
with
a good tune too.
And with that guess, let's get to the final scores. So, Mike, I know you've been helping me add these up along the way. So, Mike, do you happen to have the final scores?
I have. Well, I didn't count this last bonus round.
Yeah, that's okay.
At the end of rounds 3, I don't know how many
Yeah.
Charlie. At the end of round 3, Charlie had 9.
Yes.
I had
Probably 20.
no, I had 5, 6. I had 17, I think.
Oh,
No,
Okay,
I had
okay,
18 actually.
Yeah, I was
And
just.
then
gonna
I
say,
think
actually have
Steve-
you with
I
19.
had
had like
15.
16.
I had 15.
Okay.
Steve had some gimmies, boy. Those are some gimmies. I didn't nail those.
But it all came back to roost when I got 0 on the last round.
It's
All right.
gimmies.
So with the bonus round and Mike with the scores you just reported, and I was able to count mine up on my end. To quote Maury Povich, the results are in. So in third place, Charlie came in with 12 points. Charlie, you crushed it in the bonus,
bonus,
and
yeah.
in the Federation era as well. So well done. In second place, Steve, again, crushing it in the Federation era. And dude, for not being an Attitude Era person,
Yeah.
what the hell? Like, you were on fire. You had 9 points in the second round. And you picked up a point in the bonus round, so that gives you 16 points. But nobody can touch our host, Mike Bate, who through thick and thin got better as the game went on and closed out the night with 19 points. So
Nicely done.
the winner of the
All
first
right.
ever game of Hit My Music is Mike. And unfortunately, I don't have any prizes for you, Mike, except for a pat on the back and the fact that, again, these playlists are now available on Spotify. And with that, this has been Hit My Music.
What a great game. Well done,
Successful.
Matt. That was really fun.
Yeah,
I
that
love
was
a good
fun.
game.
That was fun.
Very, very well done.
Yeah, anytime we can incorporate a little wrestling trivia into the podcast, sprinkle it in, I think that's good for business, good for morale. I love it.
Would you
Here,
say,
like I
it's,
said,
I was just going to ask Mike, you said it's good for business. Would you say it's best for business?
Did Greg the Hammer have any music?
He does. And I want to say it's on the playlist for the Federation era, and it just didn't come up. So for Greg the Hammer Valentine, shout out to our friend, fan of the channel. Greg, if you're listening, we got your jam out there on Spotify, along with a lot of great others.
And his tag team partner and bong partner, Beefcake, was on it.
Yeah. And Jake the Snake Roberts was on there. And we learned when me and Charlie saw Jake the Snake Roberts live at Club Garibaldi here in Milwaukee, he said he always hated his theme music. I thought his theme music was always badass.
It's kind of badass, yeah.
Yeah. It had like this this had the synths going. I thought it was perfect. Yeah, great selections, Matt. I can't wait to check out that playlist tomorrow. I'm gonna drive around to it, make some people turn their heads on the street.
Yeah. Oh, they will.
Oh, it's on.
Girls in cars.
Well, that was a lot of fun, boys. Thanks for tuning in this week, and always we have NXT to look forward to. We have AEW to look forward to this Wednesday night. Boys, it's always been a pleasure. Follow us on Spotify and everywhere you hear your podcasts, as well as the new playlists that are posted on Spotify. Hit my music under Keep the Kayfabe and follow us on Instagram. Boys, stay hungry, stay hard, stay humble, stay safe
Triple
out there,
H.
okay?
Stay Triple H.
And that's the bottom line.
This is such good shit.